A lot of countries around the world produce this rifle at their factories, but not all of them are worth your time or your money. Here's the list of the countries that produce the worst AK rifles you can find on the weapon market around the globe. Chinese AK-47. The USSR gave AK production rights to China back in 1956. Early versions of the Chinese-made assault rifle were pretty good, but over time the quality dropped drastically. For example, some rifles even had their barrels dangling inside the receiver. Chinese factories started rationalizing production and decreasing its cost, which led to even more severe results. However, the drop in quality was justified by the low price. Used AKs were sold on the international market for an average of $400, while the new Chinese model cost only $93. The main problems with Chinese AKs are the low-quality production of springs, extractors, safety mechanisms, and low accuracy. PA MD86, Romania. Known as the AIMS 74 abroad, the MD86 is very unusual in that it's an independent development on the AKM, which uses the 5.45mm caliber introduced in the Eastern Bloc with the AK-74. As a result, the rifle weighs almost 2 pounds more than the analogous AK-74. In addition to the outdated firing mechanism, the MD86 has a wooden handguard which it inherited from the MD65, despite there being no necessity for it. Tabuk, Iraq. This rifle is actually a copy of the Yugoslav AKM variant known as the Zatava M70. Probably the most unusual thing about it is the existence of a semi-automatic sniper rifle variant which was designed as a response to the need for a short-range sniper rifle during the Iran-Iraq War in the 1980s. By itself, putting a short-range scope on an AK is not a bad idea, and urban warfare and survival guides available in the former USSR suggest it as a way of providing mid-range suppressive fire. However, reducing the rifle to semi-auto mode only gives no real benefits in combat. The assault rifle version of the Tabuk also gave rise to the well-known story of how during the Gulf War, U.S. Army soldiers dropped their M16s and picked up Iraqi soldiers' AKs. In reality, many of the rifles picked up by U.S. soldiers were the Tabuk. In fact, even today there's a small arms manufacturer in the U.S. which builds copies of both assault and sniper variants of the Tabuk, complete with original engravings and an Arabic language manual. Ethiopian AKs. The Ethiopian AK is a copy of the North Korean Type 68 assault rifle. North Korea was given the technology of AK production by the USSR in the 50s and 60s and was not allowed to transfer it to anyone else. Officially, they never built any AK factories anywhere in the world outside their own country. At least, that's what we thought. According to the AK expert Anakoi, AK production in Ethiopia was apparently established by North Korean specialists. Ethiopian assault rifles are characterized by low corrosion resistance, low-quality deformed rivets, and low-quality plastic. Even after 60 years, the original Soviet assault rifles look and work better than their new copies from Ethiopia. Pakistani AKs. Pakistani AKs are considered to be the worst, as they're mostly produced in small villages with basic toolsmiths. According to the KALASHNIKOV expert, 20 out of 30 AKs cannot hit a target 50 meters away as their rounds fly in unpredictable directions. Getting a gun delivered to a home in Pakistan is as easy as ordering a pizza. A person can choose their preferred weapon on social media, make a phone call to the dealer, agree upon a price, and a few days later, a courier will knock on their door, Sama TV reported. This delivery service is available across Pakistan.